dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wonder cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Pond. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain.
Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Around the globe, we just set the low. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere I go.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Quick RPO to Ferguson. And he's brought down after 8 gains of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
19, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on downs. On the handoff, this is good. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 16 yards, pick up on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. When both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, L.A. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back from possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Ready?
Milroe gonna look to run it himself, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
It is 3rd and long.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Cougar 19.
When the rep, let's go, right here.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Milroe. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out quickly to McCoy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Running forward is Quorum. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the blitzes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Joey Bosa. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Get your money up. I put money down.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line. They get 11. And quickly pick up the 1st down.
On the jump.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Ready. Like, go.
Milrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 19, Dragon 6, 60, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Milrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
18 Rattler, 18, 19 Lion.
They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Okay, break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 43-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This will be a 46-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Rams will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Warrior 70.
Here's Milrow to throw. Flush to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
19.
They'll try and go for it with Milrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off. And
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A 9-yard loss.
65.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 39-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a long way to go.
Get it. 18, 5, 70, Timberwolves.
Now it's Milrow. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? They got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, Milrow, this is designed run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
He was looking for for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Aubrey's kick is good. The Lions are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
23 yards.
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Rams first down.
23 yards. First down, Rams.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
19.
Tony, the man in motion. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, it's Corum. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Tony, the man in motion. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Tony, the man in motion. Go. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Coral. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Lions are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, come on.
A run here with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's caught. It's Isaacs to Sloss. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
At the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Ball on
and
the
8.
36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
It is 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he will take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
3 yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? A run with Gibbs. He's to the 10. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down, Rams.
They'll look to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The motion man is Nakua. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's 1st down. Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The Lions ball their first time out. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. from the gun. It's Milrow. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10
A
at the
clutch
30-yard line.
throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Rams' 30-yard line.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. This kick is good. And the Lions going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. So it's a win here for the Lions. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.